Hello YouTube, Fungal Warrior 88 is back, and today I will be continuing with part 2 of my DVD and video game collection. So let's get started. Okay, the first one for part 2 I picked. It's one of the best action films ever made, in my opinion, and that is The A-Team, the one that came out in 2007. No, not 2007. 2010. Sorry about that. This is a movie based off the TV show from the 1980s. It has Liam Neeson as Hannibal Smith, Riley Cooper as Face, Quinn Jackson replacing Mr. T as Baracus, and Sharlto Copley makes a good Murdoch. And it's one of the best action films ever made. It's a lot of fun. It has great acting and all that stuff. My favorite one out of the A-Team has to be Baracus, because he was a more classic character from the 80s TV show, because Mr. T played him. And let's show you the case and the disc. There's front, there's the side, there's back. It's a total blast, flat out fun. It's real cool. Now let's show you the disc. This is the disc. Yeah. Real good group shot of the A-Team and their van. That's a pretty good movie in my opinion. Okay, the next one I picked. I know what you are going to say for this next one. Hey man, why the fuck did you pick this movie? It's one of the worst comic book movies ever. Yeah, and I know it is, but I like this movie because it's good, and I'm showing you it for a reason, because I have this. And that is X-Men 3: The Last Stand. Now, a lot of people don't like this movie because Jean's not Phoenix like the symbiote like it was in the comics. Instead, it makes it Jean's split personality. And Storm's haircut, a lot of people didn't like that either. And I mean, Filmmaster Adam, if he watched his 10 Things I Hate About X-Men The Last Stand, you'll know that he fucking hates this movie. And I love Filmmaster Adam's videos. I think they're really awesome. But he destroyed the heart of this movie. Okay, let's start with the actors in this movie. Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Ian McKellen, and Patrick Stewart reprised their roles as Storm, Wolverine, Magneto, and Professor X really well in this movie. One of my favorite X-Men characters, personally, has to be Wolverine. And you might understand later on my X-Men Origins Wolverine. Sorry to spoil the surprise. All in all, I think it's a good movie. Now let's show you the rest of the case and the disc. There's the side. It's kind of like the side from the A-Team DVD, but has a real good spine cover. And on the back you have all the characters: Juggernaut, Beast, Cyclops, Colossus, Iceman, Rogue, and Pyro. Don't even ask about this, what I drew on Rogue, Iceman, and Pyro. Please don't ask, just please don't. Special features were great. Love the extended scenes. I think my favorite scene in the movie has to be when the fight scene between Pyro and Iceman. That was pretty kick-ass. Okay, let's show you the disc. Okay. There's the disc. You get a nice shot of Jean Grey or the Phoenix, whichever you prefer, Storm, Wolverine, and Magneto. And if you don't like this movie, fuck you. Okay, next one is one of the funniest comedies by Kevin James ever made, and that is Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Now, Kevin James is a perfect choice for Paul Blart. I'm not saying it's not an adaptation or anything. It's just a comedy. It's one of the funniest comedies ever made. As you can see on the bottom, don't mess with his mall. I don't find that funny at all, but it's good cover art, and Kevin James is real funny in this movie. And got the spine and the back. Special features were really cheesy, and overall I liked the movie. It's one of the funniest comedies since Grown Ups, and Adam Sandler and Kevin James are really one of the funniest actors I have ever seen in movies. Okay, and let's get to the disc. And there's the disc. Real cool. And it's one of the funniest comedies ever made, and it's one of the greatest movies ever made. Okay, see you for part 3. Sorry, this is short.